Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the CTU Dynasty here on NCAA 14 and college football revamped. Now, this season has been pretty good, and we have lost 2 games so far, all in conference play versus top 15 teams at the time. But our team has done excellent here in season number 2. And in season number 1, we definitely surprised some guys. In season number 2, we're definitely surprising everybody, being a top 25 school. And we have been led by our tight end Mike Marone, who had a couple of bad drops last week, but he still leads us in yards and catches. Kentrell Kraft is looking like he might catch him pretty soon, though. He's starting to catch up to the offense now. And on defense, we've been a big surprise. Vincent Showcross having a big year. The true freshman Smoke Wyatt having a big year. And then our secondary having an excellent year. Alcala and Bernard Benjamin both have 3 interceptions, and they have been leading the charge. And really, throwing the football has been tough versus his CTU team. We are sitting here in the middle of the top 25 at about number 15 in the country, and we rank still top 3 in interceptions in the country as well. We do get a new commit this week, Clay Pettit. He is a decent pass rusher, and he will be joining CTU next season as we go up in a doubleheader episode. But first, let's just get to some highlights of this Iowa State game. This wasn't really a great matchup, but Iowa State still maybe one of those trap games that you put on the schedule, or at least that are scheduled, because we are in the Big 12 together. And we'll see if CTU can get this game at home and continue to win games. Here is B.J. Johnson, though, in the first quarter. He's rolling out to left side, throwing this one out of bounds, and CTU takes the early 3-0 lead. But here is Ronald Dockery getting a handoff, and he goes to the right side and scores for Iowa State for the first score of the game. Now it's a 7-3 game. Here is Willis at quarterback, throwing to the right side, and there is another interception. This time it's James Wilkins, the true freshman. He will take it to the house for the touchdown. Number 15 CTU, like I said, is 3rd in the country in interceptions, and we have shown why. We just bait guys into throwing certain passes, and the Big 12 is not a pass-happy conference. We have a lot of dominant running backs. Here we are up by 4, and here is a throw to the right side. That is going to be a touchdown catch by Mookie Richardson. I said we were up by 4. We were down by 4 on that one, and now it's 17-14. Well into the fourth quarter. Here's a throw to the end zone, and that's going to be the second interception of the day. It's Jaden Alcala's 4th interception of the season, and he hasn't had one since week number 3, where he had 3 straight games with interceptions, and he ends up sealing this game up 17-14. We win a close one versus Iowa State. Didn't expect it to be that close, but with Colorado Tech winning at number 15, we could sneak up in the BCS rankings. You never know. B.J. Johnson had a touchdown, had 75 yards carrying as well. Did not turn the football over. We just didn't produce much offense in this one, and Iowa State gave us a huge, big-time victory here at home. So now here we are on the road at Oakland College. They are 4-5, 3-3 in the Big 12, and this is our rival coming into this series. They have definitely struggled here this season. Eli Xanderfield is now the quarterback. He takes over for Bishop Archibald, who was a big-time passer of the football, and now he takes over as more of a dual threat guy, so you do want to watch out for him. But now we go up against this Oakland College team who is struggling here to kind of rebuild the pieces, because they had Bishop Archibald, and I think a big part of them left after he left, because they are not the same team they were last season. So let's get this game underway as Oakland College receives the kickoff, and here is Ali Meadows. He takes it back to about the 40-yard line. So they start out with great position. And here comes their star running back, Jordan James. You got to figure they're going to run the ball with him about 20-something times. They line up under center for the first play. Here's a handoff to James. He has a first down and more. Throwing off a tackler, picking up a gain of 14. Hurry-up offense now. Oakland loves to run this up-tempo offense, running Britton in motion. Sean Britton, the junior. They throw to him, and he catches that football and picks up a gain of 6. Now, Oakland College, like I said, was a really pass-heavy team last year. They run the ball a lot more this year. And here's Xanderfield taking off. It's a sack. Smoke Wyatt is there. It's a loss of 2. And now that brings it to a 3rd and 6 at their own 41, at the 41. Here's a screen pass call. Jordan James picks up a block and does get the first down. It's a gain of 9 yards. So good play call right there from Oakland. Here's Xanderfield throwing across the middle. He's got Silas Thunder for a gain of 8. Remember, this team is made up of all subscriber recruits, as now Xanderfield throws to the left side. It's Thunder again, and he takes it for a first down, a gain of 11. They're inside the red zone for the first time today. Xanderfield now taking off up the middle, and he gets clocked. Smoke Wyatt on the big time hit. It's a gain of 5, but he might think twice about scrambling now. 3rd and 6. Draw play. Jordan James tries to get to the first down marker, and he's not going to get there. Showcross and Smoke are there, and it's a gain of 3, and they settle for 3. So our offense is out onto the field. B.J. Johnson having a very, very good year as he starts here after a penalty, 1st and long. B.J. scrambles, makes a man miss, and gets out of bounds and picks all of that yardage back up. It's a gain of 11 yards. 2nd and 9 now at the 26. Screen pass called. Calvin Smith loses his footing a little bit, it looks like. Tried to cut up field, and he loses 4 yards. 3rd and 13 now. Johnson in the pocket, throws across the middle, and he's got Jackson, who had it in his hands but can't hold on. Incomplete, knocked out of his hands, and now Oakland takes back over on offense. Sean Britton running in motion. He's going to get the end around, and he takes it for the first down and more across the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 19. He's got some speed on him. As now they get it to a fresh set of downs here at the 48. Running Wilson in motion this time. Pitch out to Jordan James, but Jamarcus Lexington is there. It's a loss of 5. What a great tackle by the captain, and now it's 2nd and long. Running his tight end in motion this time. That is Jordan. Hand off to Jordan James, and he takes it up the right side, and he's going to run over a defender and pick up the first down. A gain of 19. 2 back-to-back 19-yard runs for Oakland. Hurrying it up to the line now. They don't even give us a chance to get set there, and there's a gain of 6. Once again, they just keep hurrying it up. Jordan James, pitch play to left side, and another first down. More hurry-up offense now inside the 20. Here is Xanderfield in the pocket. He's going to move to the left side, throw all the way back to the right, and that's going to be a mistake. It's picked off. Jerome Henry is there for the interception, and that one will be a big-time turnover. And Henry comes up with a clutch play in the end zone, and now it is our possession. As here is Johnson now scrambling to the left side. He's got space. He will make one man miss, and it will be a gain of 11. It's a first down. B.J. Johnson showing off the ability with his legs, and that's what makes a big difference between him and David Potter. We have Potter in there. We're more of a pocket passing team, and Johnson really gives us that flexibility to run the football with the quarterback. As now we get it to a 2nd and inches, handoff Calvin Smith, and he picks up the first down. Calvin Smith has only averaged about 3.5 yards per carry, but it has not been like pretty. Like, it's been a bunch of runs like this one where we lose 2, lose 3, and then get a 9-yard gain, which brings that average up. But that's not going to work. 3rd and 8 now. Johnson gets hit on the throw. Incomplete. So Oakland now back out onto the field after stopping after a CTU interception in the end zone and then stopping BJ. Here's Xanderfield throwing to left side. He's got Michael Jordan, his tight end, out of the slot that time, picking up a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 this time. Jordan in the slot again. Xanderfield throws across the middle, and what an excellent diving deflection by Jerome Henry. Already has that pick today. Makes an athletic stop on that one. 3rd and 2. Here is a throw across the middle. That's Silas Thunder. He does beat Bernard Benjamin in coverage and picks up the first down. It's a gain of 28, and they're inside the 10. Into the second quarter now, Xanderfield under center. He has all day. He's going to try to take off, and he makes one-man miss, and Xanderfield's in for the touchdown. It's a 10-0 lead here for Oakland. And once again, CTU is down in a game. Here is BJ throwing to the right side. Picks up a big-time block by Kentrell Kraft downfield. It's a gain of 18 on the drag route. And Flint Steel has the speed, but Kentrell throwing the huge block. Here is Calvin Smith. Handoff up the middle. It's going to go for a gain of 3. 3rd and 7 now. Johnson throws to the sideline. Caught by Kentrell. It's a first down. His first catch of the day today. So now we're across the 50. Quick slant once again going to Kentrell. We want to get him going. Gain of 6. Nice easy completion on that one. 4 of 9 for BJ Johnson. As now he's out here with 5 wide. He rolls the left side. Nobody to throw it to. He's just going to have to throw this one away. Oakland College came into this game with a bottom 10 in the nation defense. 3rd and 4. Incomplete. I don't know what it is, but Oakland has been stopping us so far as we line up to go for it here. 4th and 4. Johnson moves to the right side. He throws on the run, and he's got Adrian Shields for the first down. He goes for a gain of 20, but Oakland College is turning it up today in this rivalry game. Here's a throw out of the backfield. This time it's Calvin Smith who loses 4 yards. 2nd and long now. BJ in the pocket. Rolls to the left side now, away from the pressure. He tries to scramble, then just gets tripped up from behind. It's a gain of 7, now to the 13. It's a 3rd and 7. Here's Johnson facing pressure, and he just throws this one kind of into the ground. Incomplete. 10-3 game here as CTU cannot get into the end zone. So about 5 minutes left here in the first half. Here's Jordan James with the excellent cutback lane, and he picks up a gain of 12 and a first down. 8 for 55 for Jordan James so far. They come out here with the fullback in the backfield. Xanderfield tries to take off, and he does scramble for a gain of 5. How did he get away from that? Looked like it was just too much for him to escape right there. 3rd and 3 now. Xanderfield throws to the right side. This one's caught by Sean Britton. Another good throw by Xanderfield. And now it is a first down. 2nd and 13 across the 50 now. 3.5 to go here in the first half. Xanderfield tries to scramble. He breaks one tackle and still falls forward for a gain of 4. We had him in the backfield that play. 3rd and 9. We send the pressure, and he goes down. It's James Wilkins, the freshman who had the pick 6 last game versus Iowa State. And now we get the punt. We have a chance to tie this game up. Here is Johnson now using his legs. Scrambles, and he fumbles, and it luckily falls out of bounds. It's a gain of 14 with about 2.5 to go here in the first half. Here is BJ rolling. He's going to throw it at the last second. He tries to, but it's a sack. Loss of 6 yards. Braxton go. And now 2nd and 16. Here is Johnson rolling, trying to escape the pressure, and he only picks up a gain of 1. But BJ Johnson is shaken up on the play. He's going to have to come out. That's going to bring in David Potter for a 3rd and 15. Here is Potter throwing across the middle, and that one was way off. I'm not sure who he was throwing that one to. And now Oakland has a chance before half to take a 2-score lead with about 1.5 minutes to go. Here's Xanderfield throwing across the middle. He's got Owen Nathan for a catch. His first of the day. It's a gain of 4 yards. More hurry-up offense by Xanderfield. 3rd and 2 throwing, and that's Michael Jordan who had a first down. He will drop that one, and we will get the ball back here with 50 seconds to go, 3 timeouts. David Potter still in the game. Here's a quick throw, and that is Flint Steel. He's got it for a gain of 15 yards. Seemed like it's a leg injury for BJ Johnson. Not sure how long he'll be out. Here's a quick throw across the middle. That is Calvin Smith for a gain of 12 and a first down. We hurried up now, 28 seconds to go. Here's a throw off his back foot. Potter finds Calvin Smith, and that's 3 straight first downs. We're moving the ball. So now here we are at about the 32-yard line. Potter in the pocket, throws across the middle. It's going to be caught by Marone now. 20 seconds to go here, and now we hurry it up. We still haven't called a timeout. Play action fake. Potter throws, and it's a wide open Adrian Shields. He cannot hit him. That was a touchdown right there. So now 9 seconds to go. Potter throws again. That time it's Brian Johnson who was open, and he could have scored. And instead we settle for the 3, 10-6 game. We should have had 6 on that one. So here we go to start the second half. David Potter is still in the game. Hopefully it's not a serious injury for B.J. Johnson as Potter takes off. 2nd and 4. He makes a man miss. And look at Potter using his legs. It's a gain of 7 to start out the second half. And hopefully putting some energy into this offense. We have not gotten into the end zone yet. Here's a dump off pass to Calvin Smith, who tries to spin around and cannot. It's a gain of 1, 3rd and 9. They send the pressure on a 3rd down throw. Here's Flint Steele wide open. He's down the right sideline. A big-time gain of 42. Flint Steele, the true freshman, has not had a 100-yard game yet. Could he be headed for that today? We don't know. Here's a throw to the right side. Adrian Shields. Gain of 10. Looks like maybe it was like 9.5 yards, 2nd and inches. Here is Potter now throwing to the right side. It's Kentrell Craft. It's a touchdown. And the leader on offense, the junior receiver, gets in. And now we take the 3-point lead here in the 3rd quarter. Nice opening drive to the second half. So here is Eli Zanderfield back out onto the field, handing the ball off to Jordan James. He picks up a gain of 6 yards. Zanderfield now looking to the sideline for the next play. It's a 3rd and 1. It's a carry. It looks like it was a quarterback keeper on the reverse, and that one goes for a gain of 7. Interesting play call on that one. It fooled everybody. 1st and 10 now. Jordan James getting the draw play, and we tackle him in the backfield. But Joseph Crawford Jr. is going to get called for the face mask. That's a free 15-yard penalty. Now they're to about the 48-yard line. As now they get into an eventual 3rd and 8 as they get it across the 50. Zanderfield in the pocket, throws to Gibson, and he is going to be stopped for a gain of 5. They're at about the 43-yard line. They're going to line up to punt this one away. I thought they were going to go for it, but they do. It's a fake. It's Wilson who gets the direct snap, and he's going to be stopped. It's Joseph Crawford Jr. who was there for the tackle, and it ends up being an excellent 1st down saving tackle. And now here is CTU back out onto the field. Here's a quick throw to the right side, Adrian Shields, and he has it for a gain of 13 yards and a 1st down. David Potter now under center, quick throw to the right side. It's Mike Marone who has a gain of 8 now. Moving the chains is Potter once again. He's really getting it together now. Here's a handoff. Here is Smith to the outside. He just does not have that quickness you need to kind of have that burst to get to the outside, even just hit the hole hard on certain running plays. Jack Solomon to the game. He takes off with the burst, and he picks up a 1st down. Gain of 6 for his 1st carry of the day. At about the 19-yard line, Potter with 3 wide receivers out onto the field. Here's a quick throw to Adrian Shields, who was wide open. It's a gain of 11. We are doing a number here on this drive, these first couple of drives here to start the second half. And now we're into the 4th quarter already. Here is Potter throwing across the middle, and he did not see Braxton go. And that's going to be a 4th down field goal. And it's now 16-10. What a low-scoring game today, as here's Oakland handoff to Jordan James, but CTU's defense will not let him escape that tackle. It's a gain of 1. Jordan James, pitch out to the right side. He has space. He breaks a tackle from Alcala, and he's off to the races. He eventually gets run down and pushed out of bounds for a gain of 31 by Jerome Henry. So here is James now, another big carry, breaking another tackle. He's off, and he's to the 15. He's tackled at about the 15-yard line. Jerome Henry saves another touchdown. 2nd and 8 carry now. Inside the red zone, a nice tackle. Vincent Showcross. So now it's 3rd and 8 at about the 12. Xanderfield, pump fake in the pocket, throws to the end zone. This one's knocked away. The preseason All-American Tyler Ashley is there for the deflection. It's now a 4th and 8, and they are going to go for it with 6.5 to go. Quick throw. It's caught by Owen Nathan. Gain of 10, and it's a first down. After a penalty now, 1st and goal. King is going to run in. Touchdown from 8 yards out, and Oakland will take the 1-point lead. You got to figure we're going to go the length of this field and use a lot of clock here. It's B.J. Johnson back into the game. Welcome back, B.J. He gets a carry, and it's a read option keeper and a first down. 5 minutes to go here. Play action fake now. Johnson stops, throws to Cookie Rockman, and he picks up about a gain of 8, the fullback. He has a couple of touchdown receptions this year already, and now we're close to the 50. B.J. Johnson, clock management on here. He throws across the middle. Jack Solomon had it, and he does get taken down, and B.J. Johnson looks like he is shaken up again. And they're going to get called for a face mask on Jack Solomon. Todd Nunn gets called for the flag. So David Potter checks right back in. Here he is under center now. Throw to the sideline. It's Mike Marone who runs over a defender and picks up 6 yards. 4 minutes in counting. And here is Potter now under center. It looks like Johnson has a knee bruise again. Here is Calvin Smith. And he picks up a gain of 5. And now here we go. At about the 25-yard line here. 5 wide. B.J. Johnson checks back in. Throw to the sideline. It's Mike Marone who has the first down. It's a gain of 11. So now here we are at about the 11-yard line. 2nd and 8. Johnson back into the game. Throwing to the right side. It looked like that was going to be jumped. Instead, it gets to Kentrell Craft for the touchdown. Wow, it looked like that defender had an interception right there. And he just held up. Maybe he took the wrong angle. We go for 2 and get it. It's 24-17. So here's Jordan James now running the football. It's a gain of 7. And now they get it to a 2nd and 3. Xanderfield throws across the middle, and that was a risky throw. It somehow gets to Michael Jordan. It's a first down throw. Xanderfield throwing across the middle. It's Silas Thunder who gets hit pretty hard by Jamarcus Lexington. Now it's a 3rd and 3. Silas Thunder again. First down catch, gain of 4. Now they're across the 50, under 2 minutes to go. Xanderfield takes another scramble up the middle and a big hit. And it's a first down, and this clock continues to run. Under a minute to go. Xanderfield running over a defender and picking up the first down. And now it is a goal-to-go situation. 42 seconds left. Xanderfield under pressure. He goes down. Joseph Crawford Jr. He's made a couple of big plays, and that one will bring them to a 3rd and goal at the 12-yard line. Quick throw, and Xanderfield can't find Sean Britton. It's 4th and goal at the 12-yard line. This is the game. Snap from the shotgun. It's the backup quarterback, Lovin, and he throws to Michael Jordan, and it's going to be a stop. It looks like Xanderfield was shaken up on that sack, and Nick Love comes in and cannot get it done. CTU wins a close one here on the road, and we keep this season alive. We actually came into that game as the number 11 team after winning versus Iowa State. And if more teams ahead of us continue to lose, we could sneak up in the rankings. That is just amazing. Calvin Smith did not run the football well. 16 attempts, 35 yards. I mean, We got to figure something out with the run game. Maybe it's just next year we'll have it because we have 3 freshman running backs coming in. I'm sure they'll all have an impact in some type of way. Flint Steele had 75 yards. Still, that 100-yard game eludes him. And then we had 3 sacks in the game today. And we had that interception by Jerome Henry in the first quarter. But that was about it for the rest of the way. It was an excellent game, a nice defensive game. Jordan James ran for 131 yards. And it was just a little too late for Eli Alexander Field. I think he made some throws, but they had some big drops as well. And after that game, we end up moving up to the number 7 rank in the country. I cannot believe it. Let's just see who lost ahead of us. Arkansas was number 2. They lost to Mississippi State. They dropped down to number 8 in the country. And it looks like Wisconsin was ranked number 8. They dropped down to number 10 after losing to number 9 Iowa. Oklahoma was number 7. They end up losing. And then Indiana was number 5. They lost as well. So we jumped up 4 spots to number 7. And I'm going to have an 18 playoff. So this would actually land us in the playoffs here in season number 2. Who knew? But Colorado Tech is 8-2. We're in the driver's seat. We face UCF and Cincinnati left over on our schedule. We'll have to see how that goes. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Now, I apologize for my voice. I am still getting over a sickness here. But I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we